Good morning and welcome to the 209th commencement of Tarleton State University. This is a magnificent day for the university as these graduates join the ranks of distinguished Tarleton alumni. To open this ceremony, the colors will be presented by the Texan Battalion Color Guard. The national anthem will be sung by class of 2016 music major, Mr. Nathan Early. He will be accompanied by the Tarleton Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Anthony Purcell. Following the national anthem, the invocation will be given by Dr. Laura Boren, Vice President for the Division of Student Life. Gentlemen, please remove your caps, and I ask all who are able to please stand and remain standing for the posting of the colors, the singing of the national anthem, and the invocation.
Right, base, post, ready, post, ready, move, freeze and arm.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say
arm. Up now, base. Forward, march. Colors, halt. Center, base. Right shoulder, arm. Forward, march.
On this commencement day, while we have traveled different paths to reach this milestone, today we are of one mind and one heart in giving thanks for these students and for all they have accomplished. As we reflect on all that is past and all that is yet to come, we are mindful of the many people to whom we owe thanks. Families that encouraged education, teachers and mentors who shared their knowledge and experience, friends who provided support and help make a lifetime of memories. We ask that these graduates reflect the core values of this university as they use their knowledge and abilities to act with integrity, standing up for what is right, to serve and lead others with compassion, to foster a culture of civility, kindness, and inclusion, to respect and shape traditions for our time, to set a standard of excellence and strive always to reach it. May the gratitude we feel today inspire each of us to bring even greater joy into our lives and the lives of others. Amen.
Please be seated. Well, congratulations, graduates. This is a glorious day as we celebrate your achievements. And today, you earn a new title, Tarleton Alumni. You join the ranks of educated women and men who are using their Tarleton education to advance knowledge and solve problems, to lead innovation and initiate change, to reach out to others, and to improve lives. We will watch with great pride and great interest as you embark on your journey as Tarleton alums. You know, though summer is not a season traditionally associated with graduation. In fact, in popular music videos, summer is a time for sun and fun, for drifting down a river, or cruising the back roads with the top down. But for most of you, kind of that music video version of summer has probably not described your life. Your summer has been filled with classes, work, internships, and for some of you, study abroad to gain new perspectives. Members of this class have learned a great deal beyond the classroom, the lab, and the studio. Colton Buckley had a unique learning opportunity as the first Tarleton student to be appointed by the governor to the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents. As a student regent, he represented all 130,000 plus system students in the 2014-15 academic year. Thank you, Colton. Shelby Hendrick learned the value of teamwork as a member of the Texas A&M softball team. In the Region 1 championship game, she had a Babe Ruth-like performance. Shelby threw 3 innings of relief. Most people don't know Babe Ruth was a pitcher. Went 3 for 4 at the plate with 6 RBIs and 2 home runs to deliver Tarleton's first NCAA regional championship in school history. Thank you, Shelby, for such an outstanding job. Sean Ginyard admits that with Tarleton, it was love at first sight. He's been a terrific student leader since arriving here, serving as a transition mentor for 3 years, a residential leader for 2, and president of his fraternity. And many of you may have seen Sean and other members of the Panka Spirit Group on our website at football games, basketball games, volleyball games, with their chests proudly painted purple and white. One member of this class had a busy summer in her role as a worker in the registrar's office. Among her responsibilities, Kayla Martinez organizes the handing out of your diplomas. Importantly, getting the right ones to the right students. For the past 7 commencements, Kayla has been next to this stage, passing diplomas up to me. Today, she will receive her degree in psychology. Kayla, I hope we can do this without you today. You know, in the rush to finish things this summer, some of you may have missed a few things that have been going on around you, like season 6 of Game of Thrones, new movies with old heroes like Tarzan, Captain America, the Ghostbusters, Captain Kirk, and here most recently, Jason Bourne. Classic game shows return to TV, $100,000 Pyramid, Family Feud, and The Match Game. And who would have ever thought Pokemon would be back, huh? But whether old or new, you take with you memories of your time at Tarleton. You enter the next chapter of your life armed with a Tarleton degree, lifelong relationships and friendships, and the core values that will serve you well. The core values remind us that character matters, to live with integrity, to lead with courage, to value traditions, to seek excellence and to choose greatness, to respect others and act with civility, and certainly to serve others and to be the difference. These values are the foundation of a life well lived. They are guideposts as you travel through the challenges and the opportunities that you have before you. And I know you will make us very, very proud to call you Tarleton Texans. One thing I want you to remember is that no one gets to this day alone. The support of family, friends, coworkers, and classmates has been a vital part of your success. For one graduate, I think we have a surprise for you. Morgan Mathis, as you know, last August, your best friend, Kristen McConaughey, moved to Germany. But Kristen just couldn't miss this big day. So she asked for a ticket to the ceremony so she could be in the audience to pull off a surprise. So Morgan and Kristen, I know you are going to have a great celebration later on today. This day belongs to all the families and friends, and we congratulate all of you. And so I'd like to ask all of the families and the friends with the student graduating today, will you please stand? And students, will you please show your appreciation for their help in bringing you to this day? Find your friends and families out there and say thank you to them. Okay, graduates, that was the weakest thank you I've ever seen. I want you to get up and say thank you to your family and friends. Well, that's marginally better. At this time, I would like to recognize members of the platform group. Would they please stand when introduced, and will you please hold your applause until all are standing? Dr. Karen Murray, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Laura Boren, Vice President for Student Life. Dr. Ty Minkler, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Mr. Harry Batson, Assistant Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Dr. Steve Dameron, Dean, College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. Dr. Jordan Barkley, Dean, College of Education. Dean Kelly Styron, Dean, College of Liberal and Fine Arts. Dr. Steve Steed, Dean, College of Business Administration. Dr. James Pierce, Dean, College of Science and Technology. Dr. Credence Baker, Assistant Dean of Graduate Studies. Dr. Javier Garza, Assistant Vice President, Enrollment Management. Ms. Janice Horak, Assistant Vice President, Advancement and External Relations. Dr. Don Beach, Faculty Senate President. Mr. Caleb Chapman, Staff Council Representative, and Ms. Donna Strohmeyer, Chair of the Commencement Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking these outstanding leaders of Tarleton State University. As was explained before the processional, there are some graduates who are wearing colorful cords that represent high achievement and academic honors. Some graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords representing achievement and honor of a different sort. They are veterans who we recognize today for their service to our nation. It is their sacrifice and that of their families that allows us to freely pursue life, liberty, happiness, and our education. And so I would like to ask all veterans and active or reserve duty personnel in the class or in the audience, if you would please stand so we can recognize and thank you for your service. Since 1917, Tarleton has been a proud member of the Texas A&M University system. Next year, we will celebrate 100 years as a partner with 10 universities, 7 state agencies, 2 service units, and a health science center that together comprise the Texas A&M University system. To bring greetings to our graduates on behalf of the Board of Regents, the Chancellor, and our system colleagues is the Executive Vice Chancellor and Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Billy Hamilton. He is responsible for the system office with direct oversight for all A&M system departments. As CFO, he provides close attention to the management of our financial operations. Mr. Hamilton has a distinguished public service career in fiscal policy and management. Please welcome Executive Vice Chancellor, Billy Hamilton.
Members of the system go to different schools to attend graduation, and it's really one of the most joyous and hopeful things that we do to see the products of the great A&M University system schools and their families and all of the things that look ahead to them in the future. And so it is a real pleasure, President Ottavio, for me to be here today. And President Ottavio, distinguished guests and members of the Tarleton State University class of 2016, to all you families and friends who made this occasion possible, and on behalf of Chancellor John Sharp and the entire Texas A&M University system, I am pleased to join you today. Today is a special day, and as you look forward, I hope you have only the brightest future. Our nation, our state, and our world depends on bright, energetic people like you, and it's difficult to look out into this crowd and not feel incredibly hopeful about the future. So now, on behalf of the Chancellor and the Texas A&M Board of Regents, and by the authority of the Board of Regents, it's my sincere pleasure to authorize President Ottavio to confer the respective academic degrees to which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities and obligations pertaining thereto. Wish you only the best of luck and good fortune in the future. Thanks.
Thank you, Executive Vice Chancellor Hamilton. We appreciate your visit this weekend to participate in this important occasion. Graduates, this is your day. It is you we are here to celebrate. For this reason, a member of the graduating class has been invited to address the commencement audience. Today's speaker is Mandy Boychuk, who has earned a degree in animal science. Mandy has worked at our equine-assisted therapeutic riding program. She has given her time, her love of horses, and her commitment to serving others through such projects as the Champion Kids Rodeo, the Treat Special Kids Rodeo, and Veterans Horsemanship, programs in which we take great pride and which others in this class have supported. Mandy has taken full advantage of all that Tarleton has to offer. Among her many activities are the Tarleton Roundup, the Homecoming Parade, and the Tarleton Invitational FFA Career Development Events Contest that brings over 10,000 students and ag science educators to campus in the spring. Mandy enjoys barrel racing, reading, and photography. She has done all of this while holding a Tarleton Pride Scholarship and as a member of the International Dean Society. The oldest of 5 children, Mandy is from Weatherford, Texas. She plans to enroll in graduate school. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mandy Boychuk to the podium.
Thank you. President DeTavio, honored guest, Tarleton faculty, fellow graduates, family, and friends. I am honored to have been selected to carry on a Tarleton tradition and to represent the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences as your student speaker. Don't worry, I promise to make this as short and sweet as I can. I'm just as anxious as you are to get my diploma. Besides, today is not just about me and my time at Tarleton. Today is about all of us. I do want to share a few quotes with you that have helped me look at life a little differently over the last few years. These quotes come from movies or TV shows because, well, let's face it, these professional writers have a lot better way with words than I do. Besides, how else is a girl supposed to follow a speech like President DeTavio's? Growing up, I watched a lot of the TV show Boy Meets World. The lessons taught throughout the series were lessons that I could easily connect to in my own life. One that sticks out today comes from Eric, the older brother in the show. While he may not have always been the sharpest knife in the drawer, Eric did occasionally have some great words of wisdom. Like, there's going to be a lot of changes in your life, but it's not the changes that matter. It's how you react to those changes. That's what makes you who you are. We've all made changes in our lives. Some of us made a change by choosing to attend Tarleton. Some of us changed our major. Some of us changed where we live or the jobs that we held. Whatever change came our way, we must have reacted appropriately, otherwise we probably wouldn't be sitting here in Wisdom Gym about to graduate. For those of you not old enough to remember the days of Boy Meets World, hopefully you've seen an episode or two of the TV sitcom How I Met Your Mother. Many of us could probably even relate to at least one of the characters on the show. I tend to like Lily the best. She always gave great advice. She said, the biggest mistake would be not to make that mistake, because then you'll go your whole life not knowing if something was a mistake or not. I'm sure we've all made our fair share of mistakes before and during our college careers, and I'm pretty sure that trend's going to continue after we walk across the stage with our diplomas. Those mistakes, while initially feeling like the end of the world, have helped us grow and shaped us into who we are. Proud, confident Texans ready to take on whatever life throws at us. My last quote, which is one of my all-time favorites, comes from the Sandra Bullock movie, Hope Floats. It goes, beginnings are scary, endings are sad, but it's what's in the middle that counts. So when you find yourself at a beginning, just give hope a chance to float up, and it will. As we end this chapter of our lives and face a new beginning, I want to thank each and every one of you for making our time at Tarleton count. Thank you, professors, for teaching us everything we needed to know to earn our degrees, and then some. Thank you, classmates, for the late-night study sessions, the laughs, and the countless memories. Most of all, thank you, family and friends, for being by our side throughout this entire journey. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Okay, enough with the seriousness. We're graduating, y'all. The countdowns are over. The day is finally here. We have officially survived the last 4 years of college, give or take. Our families are sitting around us, letting out huge sighs of relief. Most of our professors are probably stoked to be getting rid of us. Give yourself a pat on the back, hug the friend sitting next to you, And make sure to take a ton of pictures to remember today. Most importantly, wherever you go, make Tarleton proud, just like we're proud to be Texans. Congratulations, Tarleton class of 2016. We did it!
Thank you, Mandy, for your remarks. You have represented your class very well. At the heart of a Tarleton education is our distinguished faculty. Their scholarly work creates new knowledge and improves the lives of all of us. As teachers and scholars, they define Tarleton's excellence. The faculty have been partners with these graduates as teachers and mentors, challenging and supporting these students as we have worked toward this day. From the Texan tour leaders who gave you your first tour of campus, to the grounds crew that keep this campus looking so beautiful, and the team that have organized these 3 graduations, hundreds of staff members have made Tarleton your home away from home and have also helped you reach this day. Like your family and friends, our faculty and staff members take great pride in your accomplishment today. They have devoted their professional careers to preparing you for success in your careers and in your communities. Will the representatives of the faculty and staff please stand so that we may recognize you? And now we're to the most important part of the ceremony, the presentation of your degrees. I'd like to welcome to the podium Dean Dameron, Dean Barkley, and Dean Styron to present and recommend the candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences please stand? Provost Murray, these are animal, plant, and soil scientists who will feed and clothe an expanding world population. They are food scientists who will ensure the quality of our food supply. They are wildlife and environmental scientists who will conserve natural resources for future generations. They're educators and communicators who will provide for an agriculturally literate society. They are economists who will provide financial guidance to a dynamic food and natural resource industry. We in the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences expect great contributions of these graduates to our food, fiber, and natural resource management systems. As Dean of the College, and with the approval of the faculty, it is an honor to present these degree candidates to you. Candidates, please be seated.
Now, will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Education please rise? Graduates, today marks what will surely be one of the most memorable days of your lives. It is my hope that you have used your time at Tarleton in the College of Education to build lasting friendships, to find a mentor or touchstone, and to develop the skills you will need to successfully carry the Tarleton name into your chosen field. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, whatever course you decide upon, there is always going to be someone to tell you that you are wrong. There are always difficulties arising which tempt you to believe that your critics are right. To map out a course of action and follow it to an end requires courage. That you have made it to these seats today is a testament to your courage. Provost Murray, the students standing before you are the educators, coaches, athletic trainers, and psychologists of tomorrow. These graduates will no doubt leave our gates to act with integrity, to demonstrate sound leadership practices within their respective fields, to uphold the traditions that have indelibly marked them while here at Tarleton, to demonstrate true civility to all mankind, to strive for excellence in each task they encounter, and to impact the lives of thousands of young people through service to their families, communities, and beyond. Our future stands before us, and as Dean of the College and on behalf of the faculty, I am extremely proud to recommend for graduation these students who have satisfied the degree requirements of the College of Education. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in the College of Liberal and Fine Arts please rise? Provost Murray, the liberal and fine arts have been the core of education since the age of Athens and Rome. Poets and performers who interpret the human condition through words, art, and music. Social scientists and historians who help us define the problems of our society and search for solutions. Professionals who search the community, who serve the community, and assist in keeping it safe. Watchdogs and storytellers who support our democracy through informing the citizenry, and community leaders and teachers who think critically and solve problems in an increasingly diverse and complex society. The College of Liberal and Fine Arts is dedicated to freeing the mind and enriching the spirit. These students are prepared to protect freedom and property, to defend rights and encourage excellence, and they are prepared to become leaders in their communities, their nation, and the world. On behalf of the College of Liberal and Fine Arts faculty, I certify that they have met all of the requirements for their respective degrees. As Dean of the College of Liberal and Fine Arts, it is a pleasure and an honor to present these students to you. Please remain standing.
Will all candidates for the baccalaureate degree please stand? President DeTavio, these students are candidates for the baccalaureate degree, as prescribed by the faculty of Tarleton State University and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University system. As Chief Academic Officer, I present them to you with both personal pleasure and Tarleton pride.
Graduates, by the authority vested in me as president of Tarleton State University, I confer the bachelor's degree upon those of you who have successfully met all requirements associated with those degrees. You now hold all honors, rights, and privileges belonging thereto. I charge you, as educated men and women of the world, to use your education in the service of others. Congratulations, graduates. Now you may be seated, and would the student marshals please bring the graduates forward to receive their diplomas.